Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Breeder's Corner. This is going to be another episode of the interactive tank build. Just wanted to show you today the whole process of doing a deep sand bed. I actually have a really shallow one right now. I'm going to be adding about 60 pounds. We're going to do 40 to begin, and then if we need more I'll add the other 20. I'm not going to speed this up or anything. I'm going to show you the whole complete video from A to Z because I wanted you to hear my thought process. I'm gonna announce what I'm thinking about while I'm doing this, so you guys could know what to expect from something like this. Just want to show you guys that it's important that you have gloves, especially when you're working in a tank for a long time. Not only does it protect your arms and hands from the salt damage to your skin, but also it's a very important thing to protect the fish and all the stuff that are alive in here. So the first thing we're going to do is start by siphoning off some water and putting it into a bucket so we can take out all the creatures and living things that are in this tank. I do have hermit crabs and fish and stuff like that, so you want to prepare a place for them to go before you add any sand because that might kill them. So we're going to start the siphon. That didn't work well. There we go. Fill up a bucket about, let's say, halfway. So, as I'm doing that, I just wanted to tell you guys that I did turn everything off. I made sure the salinity in the tank is where I want it to be at 1.025, just so when we add new water in and everything, it'll be stable. So, as this bucket fills, I just wanted to talk to you about that. Alright, after I half filled this bucket, I'm gonna take out another full bucket of water. That water I'm just gonna throw out. I just need to drop the the level of the water in the tank. Makes it easier to work with and easier to catch the fish that are already in there since we're gonna take everything out. Also, I'm gonna take out all the empty shells, all the empty snails that died and the hermits that haven't made it. So I'll show you that soon. Okay, now that the half bucket's full, now I'm gonna fill up another bucket for wastewater. I'm gonna throw this away. We're going to be taking about, this is a 40-gallon tank and a half. I filled it at about 3 gallons in the half one, and the other bucket I'm going to fill it up all the way to 5 gallons. So we're going to be taking about 8 gallons out of this tank. Also, when we have the deep sand bed in, the rocks are going to be pushed a bit more up, so the rocks are going to set about 2 or 3 inches higher than they are right now. So it fills up the tank a bit more, which is a nice thing. Wanted to make an announcement while we're waiting for this bucket to fill that for the next giveaway at the 400 subscriber mark, I'm going to be giving you guys a choice. You guys could pick, I'm going to do gift cards. A $25 gift card to either Live Aquaria, saltwaterfish.com, Marine Depot, or Doctors Foster and Smith fish for the hard goods and stuff. So you get a choice of one of those gift cards for whoever the winner is. Just wanted to do that quick announcement now. I'm going to make a separate video announcing that, but since we're waiting, I said I might as well do that. So that'll give you a chance to actually get a fish that you wanted, or some hard goods that you guys wanted that didn't get before. Alrighty. So this bucket's starting to get full. You shut the water off, take the siphon off. As you can see, the light's still on in the tank, and you might wonder how. It's because It's a hanging light fixture that I put in here, and I just lifted it up so I can have some workspace on the top. I'll zoom out a bit just right now so you can see. I could have some workspace on the top like this. See, the light's far away, and then be able to work on this. So what I want to do now is start taking out all the rocks, make sure that I don't get any of the fish. I wanted to, before we start doing that, I wanted to give you guys some quick tips on what to do when you wanted to work on your tank so you don't forget how everything was set up. Is go ahead on your phone or any camera that you have and take a few pictures. See, I have it here with my phone. I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple of pictures of how the rock is set up, so when I set it back up I'll know exactly how it was set up. You could always change it, but I like the way they are right now. You can request to change the rocks later, but for now I'm gonna keep them the way they are. So I'm just snapping a few pictures just to remember how they were, and I'm gonna start taking the rocks out. Start from the top, of course, and then put them in the bucket. I have some Kato growing there. And then work your way down. Be sure not to disturb any fish or anything like that. Don't hurt them. You don't want to do that. Don't worry about dripping all over the tank walls because, of course, that can be cleaned. Some really nice pieces of rock here that I got. I think they're Fiji Premium. I'll show you right now. As a close-up, see how nice they are. Really well encrusted with coralline algae. Really good rock that I got. Also, I want to take out the Kato for now. We could add it back later. It has grown a lot ever since I got it. It's a big fistful now. That's how Kato should look like when it's healthy. Just put it right there in the water with the live rock. This live rock here is about 40 pounds total. Wow, that's a heavy one. That one was real heavy. These bottom rocks, I want to try to be really gentle so not to disturb the last fish that are in there. There's some crazy stuff growing on this one, I don't know what it is. You can see up here some type of sponge or something. I really don't know. Could be anything really, who knows. A lot of stuff comes from the ocean in these things. The fish are probably wondering what the heck is going on right now. That's okay. We're just gonna give them a better place to live after we're done. See how they're trying to hide in it. Make sure you don't hurt them. Wow, some really crazy stuff going on in this one. I think we have like a whole bunch of feather dusters or some sort growing on this. Some tube worms. I don't know what it is, but see where it's not exposed to the light? Here, let me show you that. It's more of a white rock. here it's like all colored. So there we go, we have still 4 fish in there, they're doing okay. Gonna take out the last piece of live rock here, and then we can start picking off the invertebrates and the fish last, because of course they're the hardest. So for now I'm just gonna take off all the empty shells, put them here on the top. So it's really hard to work with these gloves when you're picking really small stuff, but I have no choice. See, this is a live hermit right there. It's really hard to pick them out when you have these gloves on. Can't really feel well. There he goes. Come on, buddy. There's one hermit, safe. I think this guy's alive too. I'm really not putting much pressure on them. Just gently taking them out on supporting with the glass right there and putting them in the bucket. The sand here is really fine, so it like moves a lot, so hopefully we don't disturb it much. Let's see. Alright, we're sitting at 12 minutes right now. I'm just gonna do this tedious little thing, take out all the stuff, take out the fish, and then I'll be right back.